What is going on, my family? Your boy Demetrius is back with another classic Tekken 8 video. This video here is going to be very, very different from that y'all have been seeing. If y'all new to my channel, thank y'all for coming to my channel, and I hope y'all subscribe. But for those of y'all that have been to my channel, this is going to be something very, very different. The reason that I'm doing this is because, a lot of people have been coming at me with requests about, how do you fight against this character, or what character's moves do you think needs to get nerfed and stuff like that. So I done came up with a little bit of an idea to kind of make a video to where I can kind of kill multiple birds in one stone, meaning that, kind of show y'all my mindset when going up against a certain character. What to punish, what big moves that you should definitely punish when it comes to these characters. And also to, basically I can point out some moves that needs to be nerfed, because a lot of these moves, especially when it comes to Alisa, the moves are so dumb and ridiculous, they really need to be nerfed or need to be removed from the game. So it's like me killing multiple birds in one stone in this video. And that's why I titled the video, Tapping into the Mind of an Alisa Player. So the reason why I named it that is basically, it's kind of like I just want to show, like I said, my mindset going into the battle versus an Alisa player, what to look for, how I need to play when it comes to my mindset and my character, so I can come out with the best chance of victory. And like I said, I'm going to point out other things such as moves that need to be nerfed, moves that need to be punished. You feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, when I point out a lot of these moves, a couple of times I wasn't able to punish them a couple of times, but I'll still point them out and just tell people what need to be punished and shit like that. So I hope everybody enjoys this new idea that I done come up with when it comes to this video. And so what I did was I done had a couple of matches with a couple of Alisa players. And what I'm going to do is I am going to play the matches, and then I am going to stop when I see something significant, or when I want to point something out, or if I see a punishment, or like I said, tapping into the mindset. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes I may stop it to kind of let y'all know this is how y'all need to be when it comes to an Alisa player or some shit like that. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So we're going to start it now. Let's go. So at the start here with this Alisa player, as you can see, the Alisa player is very standoffish, meaning that they are very experienced and they also know exactly what they want to do when it comes to this matchup. Now, not sure if they know the matchup. Not very many Alisa players actually know a character matchup, but they do know what they want to do. And that's why you see the Alisa player being very standoffish. Already know what they want to do, and they are experienced, meaning that they played a lot of Tekken games in the past. So me seeing that, I already know that when it comes to this Alisa player, I already know that this Alisa player knows what they want to do, and they're very experienced in this type of situation. So basically, I'm telling myself right now, I have to be very technical, just as this Alisa player is being technical, and being careful on not to throw out anything big, because that's what that player is looking for. Now you see the player doing a lot of backdashing. So this is what I'm going to say about this. This is what the development team wanted to change when it came to Tekken 8. The backdashing that we saw in Tekken 7, whether it be online, casual, pro, or whatever, the development team wanted to get rid of that. The way that you get rid of that is turn up the aggression. So you see this Alisa player backdashing because you can clearly see that this player has that Tekken 7 mindset. Just backdash until you get either a whiff punish or till the opponent runs into something. But here in Tekken 8, that is not the case. When I see the person backdashing, or when you see someone backdashing like that in Tekken 8, you go after them. I don't care what anybody says. When you see shit like this, you go after them. The reason that you go after them is because this is what the game is all about, and this is what they changed when it came to Tekken 8. They don't want it to where in Tekken 7, when you saw all of this backdashing, you don't fuck with it. You don't go forward. Tekken 8 is different. When you see it, you go after them. Now, you can still get whiff punished or whatever, but Tekken 8 still allows the aggression because, of course, the heat system or whatever. And also, too, I'm going after her. I'm being aggressive, but I'm still not showing anything as of yet. I'm still not pulling out anything big. So that's the big key right here. So as you can see, I come up with the victory when it came to the round. And I'm going to tell you why this Alisa player lost that round, because doing all of that backdashing, all of that, you know what, not really being active, you know, in the round caused the Alisa player to lose the round. And I did a video on this a couple of months ago telling people, if you try to be on that backdashing stuff, that defensive turtling or whatever you want to call it in Tekken 8, you are going to lose. And that's exactly what happened here. The Alisa player was just being turtleish and basically just got stuck and just was not active. And they ended up losing the round. So that's what's going to happen every single time in Tekken 8. When you try to be on that turtle shit, you're going to lose. Plain and simple. And I'm going to be all the way real with y'all. This is one of the low-key main reasons why people are frustrated with Tekken 8, because they can't get away with that whole turtling thing that they were getting away with in Tekken 7. Low-key, I'm giving y'all the real scoop right here. The fact that you can't do that in Tekken 8, that's what's got a lot of players frustrated and wanting to quit the game. I'm just being all the way real. So right here, as you can see, I punished one of Alisa's lows. The move is the 1+2 from crouching position for Alisa. She actually did that move earlier and I wasn't able to punish it, but I seen it right there. And you punish that with the rising 4-4. If you're an Eddie player, you punish that with the rising 4-4. And I know with Leroy, you can punish it with rising 1-3. So this move right here, as you can see, the crouching 1+2 from Alisa, punish that with rising 4-4. But another thing about it is though, when Alisa players, when they get punished or get hit with counter hit, they're going to spam chainsaws. Those chainsaws are going to come out and you're going to see that right after I punish this Alisa player. The no doubt in that player's mind, they were going to spam out those fucking chainsaws. It happens every time when you punish an Alisa player. So be prepared for that shit. So the low attack that I just punished right here was Alisa's down 1 from chainsaws, and you would just punish that with the rising 4-4 if you're an Eddie player. Also, too, Alisa's down 2 from chainsaws, you can punish that from rising 4-4 as well. It works the same way. Pretty much when it comes to Alisa's lows, if you an Eddie player, I would just punish it with rising 4-4, because the thing about it is, when it comes to Tekken 8, Alisa's down 3+4 low. Nobody really does that low in Tekken 8. I'm kind of shocked that they don't, considering the fact that the move after you hit somebody with it, it does cause a lot of damage, but you really don't see too many Alisa players do her down 3+4 low. So pretty much most of Alisa's lows, you punish it with rising 4-4 if you're an Eddie player. And of course with Leroy, you can punish it with rising 1-3. And of course with Jin, just punish that motherfucker with a rising 2. Jin can punish anything with his rising 2. As you can see, that was a very quick round, and it was a quick round for a reason. As you could see, the Alisa player was not trying to play defense. All that Alisa player cared about was trying to get those damn chainsaws out, and y'all saw it. She was trying to get those chainsaws out, and it did not work for her, because the reason for it is that I knew exactly what moves to do. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is how this particular Alisa player got God of Destruction, spamming out those damn chainsaws. That is exactly how they got it. But this Alisa player came up against a veteran, came up against someone not only that knows the matchup, but I know my own character. And this is the reason why this particular match went down so quick. And of course, the Alisa player did not want to rematch me because they did not want to lose those big rank points. So we're going to go to the next match that I had with another Alisa player here. So basically, it's pretty much the same with this match here. You know, I'm going to let the match run, and then I'm going to chime in whenever I see something significant, a punishment, or whatever. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So let's go.
Round one. Fight.
So we already know right off the bat what this particular Alisa player is all about. They're all about spamming those chainsaws, and then they will do whatever it takes to make their fucking spamming work. You feel what I'm saying? As you can tell, when I was attacking this Alisa player, it was all about spamming out those chainsaws, whether it be power crush or whatever. So the Alisa player is already setting that tone when it comes to the fight. So when it comes to me, my mentality is, when it comes to this particular Alisa player, try to get as many counter hits as possible. And then also to put this Alisa player in a position to where they'll slip up, press a button. That way I can launch them or whatever. So let's go. Now, this is something I've been really wanting to show. This is really just for the Eddie players, because it's really kind of amazing that not a lot of Eddie players really realize what I just did here, that this can happen in Tekken 8. When you have your opponent face down on the ground, their head is facing Eddie and Eddie is on top of them. If they try to throw out any wake up right there, Eddie can launch them with a down forward 3. It is a guarantee. It's guaranteed. If someone tries to throw out a wake up, face down, and Eddie throws out down forward 3, it is guaranteed. That is a guaranteed counter hit launcher. Eddie is going to get them, and then you can just do your bread and butter combo or whatever right there. I just really wanted to show this because, like I said, not a lot of Eddie players really know about this. But yes, right there, when you have someone face down like that and they try to throw out a wake up, Eddie can punish that with the down forward 3. Guaranteed counter hit launcher. So what I just showed right here, the Alisa player going into chainsaws once again. Now, I wasn't able to catch that low punishment, the 1+2 from crouch, but the Alisa player throws out 1+2 from chainsaws. What you can do right there is, after she does that 1+2 and you block it, you can hit her with a quick low. If you sit there and continue to block, she's going to continue to bombard with those chainsaws. So when you see that 1+2, quickly throw out a quick basic low. Now, there were a couple of things going on in that sequence. Number one, it's like what I talked about in the previous video about heat dash on block, you know, the opponent being able to activate heat dash while you're blocking. And I just personally feel like I think that is just stupid. It's corny. And I don't even know why they put that in the damn game. Now, if the Alisa player hits me on counter hit, you know, when I'm not blocking and goes into heat dash, okay, that's cool. But on block, I just don't like that. I don't like it. I'm not feeling it. And they really need to get rid of that. They need to get rid of that in the future because it's just really stupid. Now, on the flip side, number two, Alisa has this move where she goes 2-1-2 from her chainsaws. That's her string, 2-1-2 from chainsaws. And as you can see right there, when you block all of that, she goes into heat dash. And I think that is kind of a little bit overpowered. Now, I don't know about nerfing it, but what they should do is she should not have that as a heat dash as a part of the chainsaws. Now, they can give her another move that has that, but they need to take that away from her because that is stupid because, you know, once she does that little string, goes into heat dash, guess what? We still got to deal with the damn chainsaws afterwards unless we gamble, which I did afterwards, but I don't recommend doing that. But you're going to see on the exact next sequence, the Alisa player is going to continue to do it because they realize just how cheap and corny it is. So like I said, heat dash on block, they need to get it out. And I don't think Alisa should have that as her 2-1-2 string when it comes to chainsaws because that's just too much. It's too much. It's like to the point where we're putting to a force 50-50. And you know what? We got to gamble. We got to gamble because if we sit there and block, she's just going to keep on bombarding us with the chainsaws. So you got to gamble. And that is kind of messed up. So they need to take that away from that particular string that Alisa has. Real talk. Now, if Alisa doesn't have heat and she throws out that 2-1-2 string from chainsaw, you can punish that from Eddie's down 4-1-3. But as you saw right there, I wasn't able to punish it because she had heat and went to heat dash when I was blocking. It's an insult to the intelligence to the person that's blocking and ready for that punishment. So right here, this is Alisa's up 4-4-4. I did not punish this correctly. I just threw out a 1-2, which is a legit punishment, but you can also punish that with the down 4-1-3. The reason why I just did 1-2 is because it was just like, you know, I was going in and she did it and I blocked at the last minute. So I threw out a 1-2 right there, which is a legit punishment, but it wasn't the correct one. But you can punish that with down 4-1-3. Now, you see, this is what I was talking about when I said that my mindset was to get this Alisa player in a position where that they were going to be super spammy, super aggressive, and I can get them in a position where they would press a button. I can take advantage of it with a counter hit or a launcher, and that's exactly what happened. The Alisa players set the tone early when they were going to be, I guess you could say, very aggressive and spammy, and I knew that from the jump, and I put her in a situation where she threw something out. I seen it, took advantage of it, launched her, got the combo. Yeah, I fucked up right there. That was an input goof up right there. You know, when I had her up against the wall and I had launched her with the 4-4-4, you can go back into the negativa and go 3+4. That would have relaunched her. I guess I just did it too fast. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those anxious moments that I had because I knew it was over. Well, it was going to be over if I would have completed it. But, you know, I thought too fast. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I messed up with that. I thought too fast. I knew what I wanted to do. I just did it too fast in my head. And it was just like, you know how it is. Sometimes it's just like that when you just see it, you know you got it, and then you just do it too fast and you ended up dropping it. So that's what happened right there. So basically right there, that was the desperation attempt by the Alisa player to get me with a down 3 right there. The slide attack, that was her down 3, or the slide jet attack, however y'all call that shit. So basically with that move right there, you punish it with the rising 2. With that move right there, the fastest way to do that is to punish that with the rising 2. Now, a lot of times, Alisa can go down 3 and then come up with the 1 and you can duck that. But the problem with that is it can be kind of like a 50-50 because she has other moves that she could do that. So the fastest way to punish that is to quickly go rising 2 after you block it. That's what I did. That was pretty much all she wrote. Not even have to have a combo right there. That was pretty much it after that. So that's pretty much it right there. That's what you call tapping into the mindset of an Alisa player right there. So like I said, it was just talking about mindsets, punishments, what to do in certain situations going up against this character. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I hope it helped a lot of people that were asking those type of questions, how to go up against Alisa. You feel what I'm saying? And one of the things about it is that when I play Tekken, my main mindset is it's just look for the most important things, such as that down 3 at the end. You feel what I'm saying? The Alisa player actually did a good job of keeping it from me. That was like the first time that Alisa player had did that. So, you know, the fact that she kind of tried to bring it out at a desperation time, it was a good move, but I was able to block it and punish it. Now, like I said, with these two Alisa players, they had one thing in common. One thing in common was instead of playing defense, they tried to rely on that power crush chainsaw shift to bail them out of situations where they should be blocking. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one of the main reasons why these Alisa players get that high rank, because they rely on the spam chainsaws. I'm just keeping it all the way real. It ain't no bashing, but that's how it is when it comes to a lot of these Alisa players. Those chainsaws, they carry. They carry, and these Alisa players know it, and that's why every single time the Alisa player got hit, they go straight into it. So I showed that, and I hope it helps a lot of people when it comes to going up against Alisa, specifically a high-level Alisa player, if there is one. You know, I don't really think there's no such thing as a high-level Alisa player, honestly, but you know, it is what it is. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about tapping into the mind of an Alisa player. Let me know if y'all like this particular type of video. Put y'all thoughts and y'all feelings in the comment section below, or questions. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And I hope everybody enjoyed it. Hopefully this video does well. And if it does, you know, we can make a series out of it. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into the mind of a whatever type of player, a gen player, whatever type of player. We'll see what happens. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your boy for more hot-ass Tekken 8 action. And as I keep on saying, ain't nobody doing it like I'm doing it when it comes to this Tekken shit, and that is facts. My name is Demetrius. I will get back at you in the next video. God bless. Stay safe. I am out. Peace.